been on Zoom calls all day. This is the last one for the day. It's with my classmates and we are sorting out exhibition stuff. I haven't eaten yet today. I'm tired and my eyes hurt from looking at all this lovely blue light. And tomorrow I've got to film the other half of the podcast with Charlie and get shopping. So that's going to be fun. I'm thinking tomorrow before the podcast I'm going to put money on a lotto ticket, see what happens. Another bad investment with Megan. Also, can we talk about how I'm like giving Sith Lord, just totally like full Sith Lord. Yes, that is the goal. My head really hurts because I've not stayed hydrated at all during these Zoom calls, so I now have a headache because it's light and water. I really hope this Zoom call goes by fast. Man's gotta eat. I got to eat then. I think 7 o'clock's a bad time to have food. I had one of my friends message me like, oh, I'm doing a Zoom call for mental health and something else, like she was showing products or something. Like some of my friends are selling stuff on Facebook right now, which fair enough. But I have had enough of the Zoom calls today. She was like, it's at 8:30 and I'm like, no. Any other day? Yes. Today? No. And also I have no money, so she, as much as I'd love to be like, yeah, sell me your aloe vera products or what I think is aloe vera. I can't remember, there's that many people selling different things on my Facebook. Yeah, so I was like, I am very sorry, I cannot be there. I feel like this is quite a good thing for the burger because it's not too tough for Marley to look through. So we'll put that to one side. This I hope the rats have a field day with. But yeah. Just doing some glam shots of the ducks. They not look so fabulous? Like this is a major mood. Hey Fred, I just want to see your face. You know? You gotta be nice, Santa's coming. Gotta behave. Uh-oh, somebody's coming. It's Colin. Oh no, Colin! I need to get you guys a new hut at some point. Need some upgrades. They've chewed like right through certain sections and the wood's looking a bit thin. Just be nice to have a brand new hut. Are you behaving? Or just getting crushed by your brother, huh? Colin! You're not Colin, you're Ralph. You ever just think, it's so rainy and so windy and what a good idea to cycle out in it. I did volunteer to go out and help my mum. Can we also appreciate, look how little of my hair is dark now. And I just realised, because I'm vain as hell and the camera's pointing at me, I only have like small sections of dark. I think this side has. I need to cut my hair. It's looking a bit rough. I did think that earlier and me and my mum were in the hair aisle looking at shampoos and I was like, I need to get something because she's not it. I don't know if it's stress or like there are several factors that can ruin your hair. I cut it, I wash it, I condition it. It just keeps getting in knots. And I don't have the curliest hair, but it's enough to be like knotted all the time. So I'm going to try like some of the Aussie shampoo. Pray for my hair. I've used it before and it was really good on it. So I'm hoping it might revive it and then we can sort. But she's really not enjoying herself. But whilst we're out, we already got Marley a toy, but Mum was like, we should get him another one. So we got him, Mum got him this and I've got to wrap it. It's so soft that I'm like, oh, do I want to give it to the dog? It's just so soft. I can sit and be like, it's a bit weird, but yeah, exciting. So I have several things in the mix here. What am I showing first? That wind is really picking up. I've had this jacket for a long time, and I've got all these painted faces on, and the faces are all like from my Instagram, well, my illustrations that are on Instagram if you want to see them, but they're all based off like different things. But this one side I've never been really that like happy with, like it doesn't quite hit the spot. I needed a face that was sideways, and at the time this was the only design I had. But recently I did an Ahsoka design, and yeah, so I'm just going to adjust this one and get rid of her extra thick eyebrows and adjust everything, because she's going to be Ahsoka now. Just a side note, the podcasts have gone live, and we have a lot of stuff going on there, and there's stuff hidden in some of the episodes you have to listen through to find them. And yeah, I'd say like listen to the podcast, it's great. Side note, I'm like a proper gremlin. When my hair gets wet, it just gets even more knotted and curly. Like, I don't even know where half of these cars have come from, because when I left the house they weren't there, and then I went out and I got my hair wet, and now I'm a gremlin. Now I'm gonna eat. Okay, so I don't know if I shared them before, but I have a nasty suspicion I didn't. But look how gross this jacket is. I think the last time I painted it must have been like I was doing my BA, so maybe like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. Like the white, you can see the difference in the white. She needs a repaint real bad. So apart from putting Ahsoka here, this face needs fixing up. This is the face shape is incorrect. But apart from that, I've got some patching up to do. Look at Hoodie's little face. Uh-oh, here comes Ralph and Reaper. What are we doing? Hi, Ralph. How you doing, Ralphie? Careful, I'd like to keep my fingers, please. You're just sniffing. What do you think? No, don't eat it. I've offended you. I'm sorry. It's bad enough your brother down here is eating the floor. Alright, Colin. Now, I know I keep showing glam shots of this shed. The reasoning behind showing it is because this is what I like to call Megan's not had enough time and just been throwing stuff in the shed. And also, I like to call it I haven't dealt with it, because mentally it's too much for me right now. And some people may call it hoarding, but this is just fucking. So I'm going to sort it, because I'm hoping it'll help my mental health out. I mean, we have a shelf now. We have space to work is what I mean. I have my erotic art book back. Yeah, the back's stacked a lot better. That's supposed to be in a show, and so is this one here, but it's safe there now. It can't be budged or moved. Got my 2 fish there, so I can easily pull them out and work on them. And then everything else is stacked now. I mean, to a lot of people it probably looks chaotic, but to me it's a lot better. I've got my main canvases I'm working on, my space, and I've got my stuff I can get straight to if I need to. It's better. It's dark in here. Didn't realise how dark it was. Let's just clean the lens. Not any better. So I'm excited because I was a bit concerned about when these gifts would get to go. I couldn't find a gift bag big enough. There probably was, but not strong enough. So I'm using a Matalan bag, because that was the only one I had that kind of looked Christmassy and matched this paper. So this is the stuff for Will, and I'm excited. Oh, this is sad. I got him an advent calendar, and okay, it's a piss take, because basically we both said we weren't getting each other serious ones. So I got him a Paw Patrol one, and thanks to Boris, we haven't seen each other, so none of the doors have been open. But yeah, so I got everything hidden in there. And then I also got him a couple of drinks, but I didn't see him, so they're in there too. And then I got his family some gifts. I'm excited. Let me show you. Also got him a little somewhat, but nothing crazy, because they weren't, well, I say they, Mum wasn't sure. But look what I got. Okay, right, I love Star Wars. I don't talk about it much. I don't talk about a lot of things I watch. You know? And I've been keeping up with The Mandalorian. And look what I got for Christmas. Oh, so precious. The only thing that's kept me going through today. And I had to re-pierce my ears. Because I haven't been wearing earrings, and so yeah, not that anybody cared because it's about Grogu. Although the last episode of Mandalorian about killed me, I must admit. Okay, so I finished my painting. Do you know how many hours this took me? I can't show this till after I see my partner, but yeah, I spent hours and hours painting this, and like some of the characters I've altered like little sections of. There was originally going to be a little logo here. I changed my mind. I do not want to damage it. Can you imagine spending all that time on it and then damaging it? Yeah, and then we got a goose. Yeah, they've got little lightsabers. Lightsaber. He's in a Obi-Wan get-up, and we also got this dude here. Honestly, the amount of hours I spent on it is ridiculous. I think it took me like... Well, I started painting it when the course started. So about 6 weeks, and then on top of that it took me another 2 weeks for it to dry. So I spent, well, not consecutively, I'd say it's like perhaps a good like 5 hours. Let me think. Some of these guys, but I can't show them till I've gifted my other half, because that will give away what his is. I just wanted to do a quick show of some of the bits I got for Christmas. The light keeps hitting me in the face, it's fabulous. I got this t-shirt. It's so cute. Because I'm so evil, you know? But I'm very happy because like my leggings that I had were starting to look a bit raggedy, and a lot of people got my leggings. Look, I got some Pusheen ones. I bet Charlie, if you're watching this, you're going to be super jealous that I've got Pusheen leggings. Super jealous. And then these are great. They're so cool. Who doesn't love Grumpy Cat? I think I have a hoodie in here somewhere with Grumpy Cat on. And then I got brand new Fearless leggings. My other ones were that holey that I was sewing them up desperately, and they just weren't, it wasn't happening for me. And then I got a pair of limited edition leggings, which I basically live my best life in, and the ones I had holes all through them. So I was pretty thrilled to get 2 new pairs, which means... So I picked up on Boxing Day during the sales. This little ornament. That's not how much I paid. It was reduced down. But I love the Rescuers, and I saw it before Christmas and was super excited for it. But it's great because I'm keeping all the little notes that Will wrote and stuff in that box, so that when it goes into my homeware stuff, because I have like stuff saved aside, they'll be kept safe, which is great. There's a hair, of course there's a hair in there, Megan. But Will also got me some candles. I would have them down, but I don't really have the space. Those though where I have stuff saved in this space for when I move out, so I have like pots and pans and stuff, and a lot of cups and wooden dolphins that used to live in our summer house, but when my sister came back home they had to be moved, so she had space, so all my like wooden carved things are stored up here. So it's just a case of like I'm starting to create like a little bottom drawer, I think that's what my parents call it. So there are plates saved aside for me, but I'd like to get some of my own style. No offense, parents. No, I really appreciate that they have put stuff aside for me for when I move out, but I just want to start collecting stuff that I think I'll need. So it's gonna be good. So I put those candles with that for now because I really don't want them to get smashed or damaged, and also I don't really have the space. to present them out. Like, I don't... Phone's ringing. No idea what I was saying before the phone call. Oh, I got fluff in my hair. But basically, essentially, I'm just sorting out stuff for when I decide to leave. It's just nice to have it prepared so that when I start real work, I don't have to worry about some things. My brother just ran to get the phone, and then the phone was put down, and then I had to call, and then everything's good. Got me this hoodie. It's so cool. Try not to show the background. Yeah, H&M. Love it. That's also why I got this one. We love H&M deals. I have not want to pay. Why you shouldn't use cheap mascara with Megan? Because you get this, and this is where my eyelashes have touched the top. Ignore it. I wanted to come on here to talk and also to show like a couple of the other gifts I got, because I thought I'm doing like a gift haul. I don't normally do that, but sod it, or why not? I feel very grateful this year. Like I was gifted money, which was fantastic, because considering the situation, it's worked out pretty good. And I was gifted a lot of things. I was very spoiled. And basically, before I say any more on that, I've been editing the graduation video because there were some people in it that I needed to get rid of. It wasn't like just a one-person situation, which I think a lot of people would assume it was, but there was a lot of fallouts after graduation. And so I've re-edited the video and I'm going to re-upload it. But me and Charlie, honestly, biggest like shout out for each other all the time. In the back of when I walk up, you hear somebody shouting, and I'm pretty sure it's him. And then when he walks up, you hear somebody screaming, and I'm pretty sure it's me. What I'm trying to say is there were several people I like screamed and shouted for. When it came to Charlie, I was like screaming my little lungs out, okay? Inhaler was like, boo, where the hell are you? And I was like, Mom, throw me that inhaler because I've just screamed for my friend. So, onto the things I haven't shown, but I'm very grateful for. Anymore. Can we just appreciate? Look, it's Stitch. My first ever Stitch pop figure. I'm like super thrilled. To think I'm a fan of Stitch and not once have I got like an actual pop figure. I don't even have a normal one, let alone a beautiful. Look how shiny. Like, oh my god. Entertained. My mildly like small child brain is like entertained. And then this was like the first gift I opened from my partner, and honestly, when your heart's like, oh, I bought the book the other month. I bought the book, so I wanted to actually read it, and now I can have her next to her book being all like super proud, like, yes, I do need to read that book, but I actually have some stuff I need to read for the MA, so like, awkward. And then he got me a repeat pop figure, which he was like, oh no, but you could like do something with. But I've never actually taken, I've never really, I took one of my Spyro figures out and then put it back in the box. I've never kept them out of the box. So I got a Spyro outside the box. And actually I really, didn't realise that he had so many details. Like, he's so cute. Look at his little feet. His little feet are so cute. So now he sits up on my desk, which is also another thing. I don't really keep them over here. So it's like, what? A child. Oh, look at him, he's so beautiful. I saw some knockoff versions of him earlier and I was like, no. I was going to buy a second one and then I was going to do him up like Darth Maul. Like baby Darth Maul. And it's like in my head, but I'm like, I don't have time and I need to find a paint for plastic and it's a lot of work. And I just love my Grogu. I love how we're wearing matching outfits again. Stop, Grogu. Stop it. People are going to think I'm having a mental breakdown and just not knowing that this is just normal. And then I also had a cup. It's been unboxed. It was in a box. But I used it for the podcast. I was actually super thrilled. And then I hit myself in the eyeball. And Charlie was laughing at me. And it was great. Trust me to be like the one person on the planet that could take an eyeball out. And then I got Stitch with makeup brushes. Look how cute. Like another Stitch thing. We love it. I use the makeup brushes so they do look a little bit dirty. See, I wonder what the colour is. You also tell I don't tap off brushes very well. I need to wash my brushes saying that. But yeah, the brush is really cute. It's got little stitches on. and his favourite. Oh my god. Yeah, so a really cute place to put them, because before I hope everybody has a lovely new year. Hopefully it's better than this year. I mean, I've had a lot of good stuff happen. I'm very grateful. Like, we lost some good people too, and it's been particularly hard because I can't see everybody. But hopefully this year I get to see people, and the vaccine works out pretty good, and we get some sort of normality. Got a lot of stuff happening this year. I need it to go right. Big time. I just wanted to say, I did get the book, in case none of my family believe me, because, you know, dyslexic and reading, not the same thing. Basically, I got the book because sometimes you find with films that although they have a lot of stuff in, they'll perhaps miss little details, or things will be altered, or just to make the story, you know, it is what it is. But basically, people have said that the book has a lot more in it, which is always the case. So I'm excited to hear more about it and see what details they have in the book that they don't have in the movie, because I love the movie and I love watching like theories on it. So I'm excited to see what they're missing, but I can't read it yet because otherwise I won't do my reading for my yearbook. Cool.